Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso at thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below, your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel. Reach out to me directly, tmosso at thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day-Date. This is from the Masterpiece series, and it uses the Pearlmaster Bracelet, 39 millimeters and substantially larger than a standard Day-Date. The timepiece is entirely platinum, 40 gems in the bezel, another 10 on the dial, and the timepiece is absolutely singular in its appearance. This is a watch for the ages. Let's talk about the dimensions. 39 millimeters in diameter. It's still relatively slim at 12.4 millimeters thick. From lug to lug, it's 45.3 millimeters, but if you include the end links, it does splay out considerably. 53.9 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. You don't often see the Pearlmaster Bracelet. It doesn't roll out as often as the Jubilee, the Oyster, or even the President. On the wrist, it has an incredible techno-industrial aesthetic that manages to somehow be highly mechanical and highly elegant. My wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see this is a decidedly more pronounced and prominent watch than the 36 millimeter, and not just because of the black Tahitian mother of pearl dial with the set gems. This is a timepiece that is broad across the wrist. I'm not going to lie to you, you probably shouldn't wear it on a wrist smaller than 14 centimeters circumference just because of the width of the end links. It is also very heavy. Taking a quick look, you can see that the timepiece features a lovely Pearlmaster bracelet that really defies description. It's like a solid blanket of metal on your wrist. It really is quite flexible, smooth, and supple, but it also has a wall-like, redoubtable sort of, I wouldn't even know how to describe, vault-like solidity about it. Although a dress bracelet, it feels more solid than the Oyster. You can see it's also nicely curved on its flank. Everything about this is sensuous and rounded. It has nary a hard angle. Now rolling down to the bracelet clasp, you can see that it is just a conventional snapshot, and the removable links are fixed by screws. If you're wondering how that works, that's exactly how. There's also a half link built in there for precise sizing. The case is fluid, shapely. Actually has a lot more in common with the Daytona than it does with most of the other Rolex sports watches, as it features the Daytona's prominent underside flatted lug profile, and in silhouette, it's lovely, sensuous, sinuous, complex in its curvature. Not any hard angles here. Also, no satination, which means the entirety in high polish, very dramatic. You have the brilliant set gems in the bezel, and you can see they are truly awesome. Color, clarity, carats. Rolex checks all of it with lasers, so everything is perfectly matched, and you can see the setting itself is wonderfully discreet. Now, the dial. Black Tahitian mother of pearl, but that really doesn't do justice to the prismatic quality of really good black Tahitian, which features a broad range of colors, really the whole Roy G. Biv of the rainbow, and it has a wonderful iridescent quality that makes it appear basically three-dimensional. I would also say that it has the appearance of a set of icebergs floating on a sea, as it appears to be a bottomless dial with real depth to it, and the white gold indices on which the gems are set seem to float above the base. Now we have white gold indices for both baguette and brilliant cut gems, and then we have white gold frames for the date and the day, as well as the Rolex crown and the hands at center. This ensures that they will never tarnish. Inside the case, and you can see this is a Rolex reference 18946 that you don't see all that often, but you have Rolex manufacturer caliber 3155, the double quickset Day-Date. Automatic winding, bidirectional, and quite silent, 48-hour power reserve, 8 beats per second, double quickset so you can rapidly set the day and the date, hacking or stop seconds, 5-position adjustment, a Breguet overcoil hairspring, for excellent timing in any orientation, and a COSC chronometer certification. All of this is 100 meters water resistant, so it has both the soul and the body of a sports watch in spite of its elegance and splendor. Now the watch, of course, features a full balance bridge and a free sprung index for shock resistance, so in addition to being very water resistant and very accurate, it is also very tough with the same fundamental movement architecture as the 3135 in the Submariner. This is a spectacular piece. If you want a Rolex that styles, if you want a dress watch that's tough, if you want a high-end watch that gives you the solidity of a Rolex with the grace and the rarity of a Patek Philippe, that's what you get right here. Something truly special and uncommon from one of the great brands in watchmaking. Email tmosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.